Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Huddle.
We are back for week 2. Week 1 posted literally just like 10 minutes ago from when we're recording this right now. Couldn't get it out on Friday, but that's all right.
The game plan looks like we're going to talk about the Natty. We might, skim over NBA and college basketball. Not really anything to talk about in WWE, so we're probably going to skip over that. And we're just going to have a big-time game day.
Oh, yeah.
All right, We're going to make sure to talk about the NFL playoffs as well. But,
pretty much all football today.
Yeah.
There wasn't much else to talk about, realistically. It's a pretty basic week for all other sports. But you want to get into the college football championship, man?
Starting it off last night, we watched the Ohio State Buckeyes win the national championship against Notre Dame, in which a lot of people saw coming. Ohio State, the heavy favorite going into it, just dominating everyone. And once again, at one point, they were up 28-7. Did it get worse than that? Maybe it did. I don't know. I can't remember. But absolute destruction. And then Notre Dame looking to make a comeback. All hopes get shut down.
By a 55-yard Jeremiah Smith catch, that was just
heart-wrenching.
2nd and 10, they had the time, they had the timeouts, and just beat them one-on-one. But that's what happens. I really didn't think Notre Dame was going to win, and I hope they would for our sake. As two Ohio State not fans, we both do not like Ohio State at all. So this,
and we happen to live, in Ohio. We live in Cincinnati, so
Ohio State Central. I swear, every person that lives here is an Ohio State fan somehow, some way. It's unfortunate, but yeah, they just kind of dominated the whole game. Notre Dame had a chance to come back, but it was just too little, too late. And Ohio State just kind of dominated. Notre Dame could not get the run game working at all, nor did they really try.
After that first drive, they couldn't run the ball.
Yeah, they just said, screw the running. Let's just pass the ball with like a mostly run team. That was kind of an interesting thing to kind of just abandon that. But it is what it is. I mean, they had 8 rushes from running backs, where Riley Leonard had 17. But
he didn't have a bad day in the air.
No,
but,
he did not at all. But they just got outplayed, sadly, and Ohio State took it home. Also with their run game, wow, they had over 200 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns. That's just, it's kind of hard to win a game when you allow that many rushing yards. You can't.
Yeah.
For a pass-heavy team, like that's just unfair when you can run that.
I mean, the X factor in this game was definitely Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
The guy had a hat trick, and he looked unstoppable. I'm sure everyone's seen the stiff arm. He dribbled a guy. But yeah, it was just kind of out the gate. You could kind of tell this one, it was going to go in Ohio State's direction. I mean, Notre Dame really just shut him down. And Ohio State is your national champion. So.
Unfortunate stuff, but it is what it is. So we'll move on to the National Football League. Some more playoff action going on here. I guess we can do some recaps here. Go back to the old days. I'll start with the Broncos. That's old. I don't know what I'm talking about. Commanders, Buccaneers. Oh my God, that's old too. What am I looking at? Texans, Chiefs. This game was a lot closer than I was thinking, honestly. The Chiefs really they did not look that good. I mean, Patrick Mahomes threw for 177 yards. The Chiefs really did not look that good. And, we all saw,
there were some penalties there.
Yeah, there definitely was some sketchy calls. And, you can say whatever you want. The Chiefs still won, but I truly do not think the Chiefs will win next week. I mean, they have not looked good. There's not been a game this year where I watched the Chiefs from that's the Chiefs we've seen over the past 6 years. They just don't look the same.
My only problem with the excuses with the penalty thing is the Texans had all the chances in the world to win that game.
Oh,
they really
100%.
did. That third quarter, they were just trading. They were playing hot potato with the ball. Neither team wanted to do anything. And once again, we see that C.J. Stroud sucks because if he was as good as everyone said he was after last year, he would have at least mustered up enough to, put together somewhat of a drive when it mattered most. But no, he didn't. He just, I watched C.J. Stroud, 0 pocket awareness, 0. He just makes the dumbest reads. He can't read a blitz. People get exposed, right? We watched Aaron Judge come in, his first season in the majors, and he looked like a beast. He hit 40-some home runs. Once you figure out what to do, they take a huge step back. That next year, I mean, Judge took a huge step down. Now we're looking at Stroud. People realize when he gets blitzed, he's horrible. And I mean horrible. He's awful. I mean, and the Texans just showed their true colors. Bad coaching, bad quarterback play. That's just the Texans for it.
Yeah, I mean, for like a game, 23 points, that's not a lot of points. For a playoff team, you should be able to put up 23 points against any team. And I think the Texans showed that, not necessarily that they didn't deserve to be here, but that they really weren't the team to do it.
And then, sadly, in Ford Field, the Lions went down to the Commanders. Props to them. The Commanders played perfect game.
Yeah, and they pretty much had to. I mean, that was...
Lions had a chance to go up 14-3, strip sack. Jared Goff throws a pick six. And,
man, that's...
I do believe Jared Goff suffered a concussion at the end of that pick six. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I mean, he just didn't look the same after that.
He got absolutely... his brain had to be just buzzing because that was not the Jared Goff I've watched all year long.
No. I mean, 3 interceptions. Jared Goff had the one bad game against the Texans, but other than that, he really did not throw picks that often. And he went 23 for 40. I would say Jared Goff is probably had one of the highest completion percentages this year, and he threw barely over 50% with 3 picks. I think that was just one of those things with Jared Goff getting hurt and just their defense being so hurt. I just think it was just so hard for the Lions to overcome that and beat a team that was pretty much fully healthy.
I mean, once the Lions went down, it was kind of over from there because they can't play. They're kind of, they've been playing keep away the whole year with running ball.
They play their offense. Their offense is slow, methodical. They're not out here throwing for 50-yard bombs, which they do sometimes, and that's why their bombs work because they run short play action runs and then every once in a while bomb it. But they couldn't run that because they were playing from behind.
Yeah, you can't do that, especially when your defense won't be able to get a stop. I mean, you look at Carlton Davis, arguably their best corner, goes down with an injury. So that right there, just the Lions. I've never seen a side of the ball get so decimated like the Lions defense. It's actually unbelievable.
Yeah, it's like every game there was just a new person going down. You're like, holy crap, when is this going to end for them? Like they had so many injuries.
A healthy Lions defense is one of the best units in football, in my opinion. They had arguably the best defensive player, Aiden Hutchinson. He went Gumby, and everyone else they had Anzalone, but he's been just recently back with injuries, and they just it's horrible. So I mean, at the end of the day, and I also, if you're giving up on Jared Goff already, I think that you can't.
Yeah, it was one game, and he obviously was hurt. I think this was just not the year for the Lions. Personally, yeah. I think next year they can pretty much retain everyone. Now they did lose Ben Johnson, which sucks, but I think they can still run a good offense. It's not going to matter.
Yeah.
And I think next year they come back healthy. If they could stay that way, I think they're probably my favorite to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, definitely.
It's unfortunate stuff. Also, I love that pitch, the fake pitch, past Amon-Ra. That play was nuts. Yeah. I do like that play. All right. On to the next game, Rams-Eagles. There wasn't really much from this game. This was probably the most boring game, I would say. Actually, maybe the Texans cheat. There wasn't really much.
Rams-Eagles, there was some snow there.
Yeah.
Third quarter was just a weird quarter if you watched it.
Yeah, and Jalen Hurts, man, he's just not good.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts sucks.
He's just not good. I mean, you have A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and you throw for 128 yards.
I mean,
how?
There was also the weather, but I mean,
Matt Stafford threw for 324.
Yeah.
I just don't think that if you play a good team with a good run defense, that you can win. That the Eagles can win a game. Now versus the Commanders, that'll be close. Well, what's now, which we'll talk about later. But the Ravens-Bills, I would say this was probably the best game. Yeah. Came down to a 2-point conversion and Mark Andrews.
And here's my thing. At this point, don't stop saying Lamar is a playoff choker. That 100% was not his fault.
No, not at all.
I know he did fumble. He fumbled.
He threw a pretty bad pick.
It was rough. There were some bad moments, but the fact that he kept them in that game after everything that happened, and at this point, I think if you're the Ravens, you're done with Mark Andrews. He is horrible. You have Isaiah Likely, who has he's super high upside.
He's tall, he's fast, he's big.
He's like a receiver that plays tight end.
Yeah.
And then you have Mark Andrews, who's just
you cannot drop the ball, dude. You're a professional. In that situation, there's no one near him. I get if there's someone behind you coming to just absolutely just run you over, but there was no one. It was just you, and I think that kind of got to him. You know, sometimes I say he was almost too open to where he got like nervous, and you know,
and I mean,
and you can say whatever you want. You know, they could have won the game earlier or whatever, but that play was kind of just like it just nail in the coffin. Boom, there you go, game over.
And this is what scares me is I think that the Chiefs will now go to the Super Bowl because I don't see the Bills beating the Chiefs. I don't. I'm gonna be honest. All they have is Josh Allen. The Chiefs' defense is very, very good this year.
Yeah.
I mean, they gave up 12 points to the Texans. Texans ended with 14 because they got a safety.
Yep.
That Chiefs defense is very good, and
Yep.
if all you have to worry about is Josh Allen and James Cook, which you don't really have to, I think that the Chiefs have a free path to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And I think the NFC is super weak this year,
Yep,
too.
100%.
No lines. If I'm being honest, Chiefs are going to three-peat. And Patrick Mahomes will be the undisputed second-best quarterback of all time.
Yeah, I think, you know, me personally, I think I'm going to have to go with the Bills. I just don't see the Chiefs winning. But I do think that either way, whoever wins, the Bills versus Chiefs is going to win the Super Bowl. I don't really think the Commanders or Eagles are that good or good enough to be one of these two teams.
This is what I'll say. The Super Bowl is going to get played. The Super Bowl is happening at 6:30 on January 22nd. That's the Super Bowl for you. Bills Chiefs.
Yes.
Let's be honest.
I don't think the Commanders or Eagles can beat either team.
Yeah, the Commanders and the Eagles aren't beating
Nope.
either team.
If I had to pick one of these teams, though, you know, why not go with Jaden Daniels? He's shown that he can ball, and I think they could do it. If they can just stop the run game, if they can stop Saquon Barkley, that's all you have to do. All they do is just limit Saquon, and you can easily win this game.
I'm taking the Eagles. I just think that Saquon is just going to have a day, and Jaden Daniels is probably going to have a horrible day. I mean, it's bound to happen. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
But
All right. Well, I think we pretty much covered all that really, you know, matters. There wasn't much in sports besides those two main things. So we're going to move on to some games here, and then we'll go on to the Immaculate Grid, and then probably that'll be it for the day. We're going to start with an interesting one here. We start with food last time. So we're going to go with one Alabama food per row. Now, this is an interesting one here because, you know, we're not in Alabama. We don't really eat these things very often, but I have tried most of these. So, you know, I'll let you start first.
So we're looking at barbecue ribs, fried catfish, and pulled pork. I'm just going to say it's a pulled pork sandwich.
All right.
I'm not going to be eating the fried catfish. I'm going to tell you that much right now. You know, fried fish, I have no problem with fried fish. Here's the thing. He just doesn't show up on game day.
No.
Fried fish for me just isn't, it's not top of line. And for me, it's just hard to pass up on barbecue ribs. I mean, there's some barbecue ribs that's just, they're so good, you know. I don't know if Alabama has a different thing about their barbecue ribs, but I'm willing to try. So for me, you know, the top row is going to have to be barbecue ribs. I love myself some ribs.
Okay. All right.
Then we move down for the side dish. We got some fried green tomatoes, grits, and peanuts.
We have some interesting side choices here today.
You know, I'm wondering, where are the collard greens at? They're not
collard
here.
greens.
I'm going to eliminate peanuts, you know.
Yeah. Peanuts are good, but like, I mean, it's not really like a side. It's more of like a snack that you have like a baseball game or something.
Yeah. And grits, I feel like once you get past the third or fourth, you know, bite of grits, you just start shuddering every time you have a spoon. So I'm going to go with some fried green tomatoes, you know. Nothing wrong with that. And then down low, we got peach ice cream, lane cake, and moon pies. I'm going to go peach ice cream, you know. I love myself some peach cobbler, and I mean, you know, peach ice cream is pretty similar, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm gonna go with peach ice cream.
All right, here we go. Now, I'm gonna take fried catfish out. I don't really like fish that much. I think it's just like it's not my thing. I can eat it, not great though. Now, barbecue ribs and pulled pork. Now, what I see here is we have white sauce on pulled pork. Have you ever tried white sauce?
No.
Alabama white sauce. Okay, it's a very interesting thing. It's good though. I like it. So I think, you know, if we put some of the white sauce on the pulled pork, I think I'm going to have to take pulled pork sandwich here. You know, it's good. It's simple. It's not messy like ribs. Ribs are...
It's true. Ribs are very messy.
Ribs are very messy. So I'm going to have to go with pulled pork sandwich here. Now, once again, I think I'm going to have to eliminate peanuts here. I think just for the side dish, I think I'm going to have to go with grits. Grits are like... I don't think either of these options are really like my favorite thing. I wouldn't look forward to eating any of these realistically, but I think grits is probably the one that I would like to eat the most, honestly, here. And I think I'm going to have to agree with you on the bottom part, peach ice cream. Listen, I'm not a fan of moon pies at all. They're just not.
Moon pies are they're too they get stuck to the top of my
Yeah,
mouth.
they're just too
they're just a pain to eat up.
Yeah,
they're like styrofoam.
Yeah,
they have no.
I just don't like them at all.
I swear, every moon pie I've ever eaten is stale. I swear to God.
And peach ice cream is just good. I love all peach flavored things. I love peach yogurt. It's probably my favorite yogurt flavor. I love peach cobbler as well. So I think I'm gonna have to go pulled pork, grits, and peach ice cream. All right, which one do you want to move on to next?
Let's do some Wingstop. How about that?
Oh.
Keep the food going.
All
Okay.
right.
So just recently in the summer, they put in a Wingstop on Mason Montgomery Row.
Okay.
So I actually went there, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. Wingstop, it's not as good as you guys say it is. You know,
I've never had it, honestly.
Call me crazy. It's just, I don't know. There's something about it, and it's just like, is it really? I'm not discrediting, but it's not any better than like a beat ups.
No.
But it's good, but it's not any. It's like, it's worshipped.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be. But wings, sandwich, and tenders. I've actually never had a sandwich, so I'm just gonna have to eliminate that.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with their wings though.
Okay.
I mean, the tenders are great too, but it's called Wingstop for a reason.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with some wings. If I had to pick a flavor, I do like some honey barbecue. Just honey barbecue, It's probably garlic parm's pretty good too. But I had garlic parm one time and I had a grumbly stomach to say. So maybe a hotter sauce too. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with, a hotter sauce. Like, I don't know, whatever that be, one of the more hot sauces as my sauce. I'm not taking veggie sticks. Cheese fries. I just feel like when they do cheese fries, they're just doing too much.
Yeah, especially with wing, like the cheese and wing combos.
Yeah, I'm
is
not a
kinda
fan.
great,
So I'm just gonna go regular fries. Blue cheese. I actually despise blue cheese.
Yeah, blue cheese is nasty.
If you think blue cheese is better than ranch,
That's good.
but I don't want to hear a peep. Mustard, I'm not putting.
I don't even know what you'd put the mustard on.
Cheese sauce, yeah. Ranch. The ranch is actually very good, I will say. I love the ranch. So
okay.
I mean, for me, I'm gonna have to go A1Y.
All right. You know what? I have to eliminate tenders here. Now, I do love myself some chicken tenders with sauce, whatever sauce you want. I think that's a great combo, but it's pretty much the same thing as wings.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, there's no bone. I think I'm gonna have to go with the chicken sandwich here. I don't know what it is, but I love chicken sandwiches.
Yeah, I love chicken sandwiches.
They're just good.
Mm-hmm.
They're good stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to go with chicken sandwich. I'm mainly a buffalo guy. I just love buffalo sauce, and I also cannot handle heat at all. So we have to go mild or medium, depending on how hot some things are. Because some places, dude, you have medium, and that stuff's on fire. Sometimes mild, it's too mild, but mild buffalo sauce on my chicken sandwich, love it. Now, this might be kind of a crazy opinion, but the veggie sticks, low-key, complement the buffalo sauce very well. Now, I do love myself some fries, and I do like dipping the fries in the sauce as well. But veggie sticks, there's just something to it that kind of completes the chicken sandwich. I don't know how to explain. I don't know if I'm so used to it or whatever, but it's just good. So I know it's kind of crazy.
I can get on board and have some, celery with some buffalo sauce, but
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
it gets to a point. Veggie sticks over fries, I think you're just. I'm not a fan of that pick. I'm
All right,
honest.
that's fine. And then I think I just have to go with ranch here. I'm not a huge ranch guy, but
The carrots do go with the ranch though, so
That's what I'm saying. I'm not picking blue cheese. Blue cheese is nasty. Mustard, once again, who puts mustard on any of these things? And then cheese sauce. I guess if you have fries, maybe. But I think we're gonna have to go chicken sandwich, veggie sticks, and ranch. All right, I think we can do probably one more, and then we'll move on to the Immaculate Grade. You just want to do?
We'll do the NBA one.
Okay.
Okay.
Pick one from each row and build an all-star team.
So we got the 2020s, the 2010s, the 2000s, 90s, and 80s.
All right, I will let you know. You actually started first last time.
Okay.
So,
All right. Yeah.
I'm going to start first this time. Give me the GOAT at the point guard. I don't know why he's point guard in here, but that's fine. Michael Jordan, the GOAT.
So your 90s pick is gone.
Yeah.
I would be stupid if.
Here's the thing. You get back-to-back picks, though.
Okay. I feel like you gotta have LeBron in all 3 decades. Am I crazy?
I mean, yeah, kind of. But I think they're saying 2010 LeBron is just the one on here.
And I mean, it's like I wish I could pick because I would love to have James Harden on my team. I really would. He's averaging
good.
40.
So good.
But I'd be stupid if I didn't take LeBron.
Yeah,
so I'm taking LeBron. Yeah. And to pair up LeBron with someone, I would also. I would also be stupid if I didn't take Shaquille O'Neal.
Dang it, dude! I was
the most
Shaq,
dominant player.
All right.
So LeBron and Shaq.
Okay, that's fair.
Because you can't go Hakeem. You already picked Jordan. So.
Yeah, I know. See, now
So
you're
you gotta go
here with big man.
You probably got to go Lou Alcindor or Jokic or Giannis.
Yeah. Okay.
Jokic, I feel like would counter Shaq though. I feel like with his spacing.
I think you're right. So. I get back picks here. So we have Jordan. Give me Steph Curry.
Okay.
Steph Curry is a very non-selfish guy, right? He's good, and he can make shots, but he's not going to go out there and just take the ball and score all the time, right? That's what what Michael Jordan is there for. But I think he'd be a great addition with Michael Jordan. And then I think I have to take Jokic, right? There's nobody really on here in any other row that I think can go against Shaq. I don't think anyone here can go against Shaq, but I think Jokic would have the best chance. I like Kareem, but he's a little too small, weight-wise. I think he would get bodied by Shaq. So I'm going to go with Steph Curry and Jokic here, which leaves me with 2000s and the 80s.
I feel like taking Isaiah Thomas he could be good against Steph Curry here, but
he's quick, plays rough defense.
I feel like he could arguably be the best matchup for him.
Yeah.
But there's just some dogs in the 80s category.
Okay.
If I'm if I got Shaq, I have to get shooters.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to build this team. I wish I could have the Joker, because him and LeBron would be a cheat code.
I mean,
Giannis is there too.
I was you still have Giannis and Luka too.
I got Shaq, so all right. I'm gonna need some spacing. Give me Larry Legend.
Dude, oh my! Stop taking my pick.
Larry Legend. I mean, all right. Here's the thing. You can say what you want to say. Say that he wasn't that good. You can honestly pull up some stats and say he wasn't an amazing 3-point shooter. Which, I mean, he wasn't. He's not like a top 3 or 5, but I mean, it's Larry Legend. He's gonna lock in.
Yeah.
And then 90s and 2020s. I got one more. I'm just gonna have to take. I'm gonna have to take SGA. I'm gonna take SGA to run my one. I feel like right now, he's probably the best point guard in the league. Luka's just too inactive, and I feel like Luka and LeBron they're pretty similar besides the athletic ability, and I don't want two of them. I feel like that's just be too much clumpage, but I feel like SGA will fit in with my team really well. So
okay, all right. So right now, I have my 1, my 2, and my 5, right? So I got 2 forwards. Now, here's the thing. I would love to take Kobe Bryant right now, but I don't know how he fits on this team.
With Michael Jordan,
that's what I'm saying.
Kobe and MJ just wouldn't work.
That would just not be good at all. So I'm pretty much down to 2 options here in 2000. I'm not thinking Steve Nash. He's too small.
Kevin Garnett or Tim Duncan.
We have the big fundamental, or I about to say Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett. Now, this is such a hard choice because they're kind of the same player. They're both big men, can't really shoot, can't really space it out, but they're gonna get you rebounds. They're gonna play you defense, and they're gonna score in the post. I love my boy Tim Duncan so much. He's so good. So I think I'm gonna have to take Tim Duncan here, which leaves me at my 3. You know what? Let's get a little funky. Let's go Dr. J, dude. My boy Julius Erving, bro.
Julius Erving.
I don't know how he'd play in today's NBA, but the dude was fun to watch. He might go down there, throw a nice slam.
Rock the cradle, baby. Rock the cradle.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like why not take Dr. J in the situation? I mean, I could take Magic, throw him at the 5 or 3, but
my final pick. I think I'm gonna pair up 2 absolute monsters. Give me Hakeem Olajuwon at my 4. My team is it's just a very large team. My shortest guy is SGA. Then after that, Larry Bird.
Yeah, that's
a very.
That's a team that's going to be very hard to stop, and
I hope with the pairing of those two giants that my team is going to be in a very good spot for. My only issue is I don't know if I have enough spacing. It could be a problem, but I think at the end of the day I should be all right. So, with LeBron there, anything can happen. So,
all right, it's time to move on to the grid. We're gonna get started here. You know what? And we're gonna start a new thing. We're gonna time ourselves for 10 minutes to see how many we can get, and then we'll go from there. See what day we can get the most. So here we go. 10 minutes on the clock right here, right now. Let's start it. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? I messed that up a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. All right. All right, here we go.
So we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see how many we can get over. 10 minutes. Everything.
We'll start with some baseball here. I'll try to get some of these. Just get some of these out of the way, and then we can move on to the stuff that we both know a bit.
Right.
We can go quick little Raleigh fingers here, I think. Or that could be Dennis Eckersley that did that. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Throwing out some names here. You want to get this one for me, man? 30 home runs, Hall of Fame.
You got the Babe. Why not Babe?
All right, okay. Classic. Can't go wrong there with Babe Ruth. Cubs 30 home run season. The boy himself, Chris Bryant. Easy peasy.
Who's the tall dude on the? Did he ever have 30 home runs? What's his name?
Christian Yelich.
Yeah.
He did.
There we go.
He actually had a 30-30 season, too.
Huh,
all right. Now, I could probably come up with some of these, but I think we're going to move on to men's basketball for now. We got a good amount there. Oh, boy. Wow, these are some rough teams here. I think we can start with the rebounds. Who in the Bulls would have that many?
Andre Drummond.
Yeah. Yep, 100%. All right. Sixers,
10,000 rebounds.
I don't think Embiid does. Yeah, that would be a lot.
No.
We could do just Will Chamberlain.
No.
But
Wilt is still.
I was to say probably one of the greatest rebounders of all time. But Cavs,
LeBron.
So you can go LeBron. You can go Shaq. Shaqtus. All right. These are some rough teams here. I cannot lie.
Yeah. Okay. The Bulls and OKC. Huh.
Grizzlies. None of the Sauls played for the Bulls. Wow.
Derrick Rose played for the Grizzlies?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that was the last team he played on, wasn't it?
I feel like I remember seeing him in Grizzlies threads.
Oh, what a pull! Yeah, because I think that's what he's wearing right now.
Okay,
yeah.
Sixers, Grizzlies.
Did Danilo Gallinari play for the Sixers? Because didn't he play for the Thunder at some point? Or am I making that up? I want to say he played for the Thunder, but I could be wrong. I feel like I'm. Here's the thing. I don't think we're gonna get all of these.
No.
So let's just try it. I could be completely whiffing here. It can be wrong, but okay. I don't know.
The Cavs. I'm trying to think of Cavalier. Richard Jefferson. Did he play for
OKC or I don't know.
I feel like he may have played for, but I don't know.
Ooh. You want to move who on for now?
Let's go to women's basketball. See what we can cook up.
Oh, Tennessee.
All right. Wow. Tennessee, Los Angeles Sparks. Book it, Lisa Leslie. Book it. Book it. See, I know my stuff. Watch this. All right. Do the 1,000 assist career. All right. Lisa Leslie. Okay, so Lisa Leslie just sucks, apparently. Besides getting one dunk, she didn't do anything besides that.
Okay.
Aces.
Who played for the Sparks? Was it Griner? No.
No.
Who? I feel like there was someone.
Sue Bird ever play for him? Probably. It's LA.
Anyone else tried Sue Bird? Not do. Sue Bird. Okay. All right. We're starting.
Okay. Aces.
I mean, you can go a lot of people here. It doesn't really matter.
Who's the one? Asia Wilson, is that her name?
I think she's a center. And she just played for
let's go Kelsey.
Oh,
wow. Okay. Fever.
1,000 career assists? How do you not have that? That's not even that many. It's fine, though. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we're
getting any of these.
Unless...
Who else? Who's like...
Asia Wilson with Tennessee, maybe.
I guess we can just throw it down, maybe. Maybe she did. Maybe that's why it's on there. Okay, that's rough. All right, football. We're gonna need to really make up on football.
Okay.
Wow.
Seahawks, Raiders, Jerry Rice.
Dude, these are some rough teams we're getting today. Holy smokes. All right, Mike. Didn't Mike Vick play? Oh yeah, he played for the Jets.
Yeah, Mike Vick.
I would put Mike.
You're saying Mike Vick like we know him personally.
I know.
Mike.
Wow, dude, these are some rough teams I hear. Oh, Jamal Adams. Holy crap, dude. Dang. Okay, we're actually low-key balling right now.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Did Moss play for the Titans? I swear to God.
I think he did. Yeah.
All right, Randy Moss.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
goodness.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, Jets,
it one of-
Titans.
Oh, okay. I think we can just get the 1,000 yards rushing here. Bijan did this year, didn't he?
Yeah, him or like Todd Gurley or something.
Yeah, Bijan did. Okay. The GOAT.
Derrick Henry.
Seahawks. Sean Alexander. Probably.
Oh, we could have
didn't.
went beast mode for the Raiders too. Just go beast mode.
For, like,
Raiders Seahawks is beast mode.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
1,000 rushing yards, beast mode.
Yeah. I was blanking on his name right there.
Marshawn Lynch.
There we go. All right. I feel like one of the Hasselbecks played for both of these teams. I can, like, for some reason picture it, but I don't know which one.
Fitzpatrick. Did he ever play for the Titans?
Fitzpatrick. I don't think he did. What about this one? I feel like this one's kind of easy, too. Mike Vick played for the Raiders, too, didn't he? At the MSC? I think he did.
Yeah.
But it's
No.
fine.
I don't know.
I feel
All
like
right.
he did, but actually, we can
Falcons,
look.
Raiders?
We already got it. So.
No, I never played for him.
No, he did not. I'm just making stuff up now. That's fine. Okay. Falcons, Raiders. We got
Prime time never played for the Raiders.
Yeah, we got 3.5 minutes.
Howie Long. Did he ever play for the Falcons? I think he did.
No idea. Falcons, Kirk Cousins, no. Titans, Jets. Which one was it? Was it Matt?
Matt probably.
Yeah, probably Matt. Oh my. Had to throw a guess. I don't know. I don't know any of these. Do you have a guess?
Raiders, Falcons. I don't have a guess.
I mean, we can just try
Or
Fitzpatrick
else like
here.
Tim Brown or something like that.
Ooh, yeah, we can just try Ryan Fitzpatrick here, maybe.
Oh my
it did
gosh,
work.
he did.
Marcus Mariota. I'm just not getting Marcus Mariota. All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna go back to baseball, see if I can.
We
get
still got football or men's basketball.
Yeah, we still have a lot of men's basketball too. Let me see if I can muster up any.
Soccer. See if we can.
I mean, if you want. If it will let me click on it.
All right.
We're not.
Good lord, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
no.
nope.
Never mind. We're going back. 5 additional sources.
That's about it.
Yeah. I feel like I should be able to get one of these. Cubs, Angels.
Can we be immaculate?
I don't know if I can get immaculate today. I don't know. Scrap. All right. We're just going back to here.
The Cavs Grizzlies is staring me right in the face. Ricky Rubio.
I think you might have gotten one there. Ooh, what?
Or he never played for the Cavs.
Who did he play for? The Heat?
I thought Rubio did
Wait.
play for the Cavs.
So he never played for the Grizzlies. Frick. I was definitely thinking of Timberwolves.
Yeah. You're right there on that one.
OKC. Serge Ibaka. He definitely didn't. Did he? He never played for the Sixers, did he? No.
Ooh, all right. Bulls, OKC. I don't think he put. Goodness, man, these are some rough ones here. I don't know. Let me take a look at baseball again. See if I can muster anything up again. No. Oh my goodness, man, this is not good. I think we're gonna be a little bit better than last week, but still, this is not good.
I'm trying to think like Carlos Boozer. Did he ever play for the Thunder? I don't think he did. Thunder's also the Sonics too, so keep that in mind.
Yeah. Sean Kemp, no. KD, no. Never played for any of these. Russ never played for any of these. Harden.
Detlef Schrempf.
Oh wait, no, James Harden. Holy crap!
Okay. All right.
All right, we got 40 seconds left here. See if we can muster anything else. You have a guess? Might as well throw down a guess. I can throw down some guesses in baseball if you just want to come up with one now. Dude,
Actually,
Actually,
Jefferson. Why not?
Thomas,
Tim
the
Thomas.
GOAT. All right, let's see if I can throw down a guess or two here.
Juwan Howard is definitely one of them now. Think about it. Should we just go to women's basketball and start firing off?
Sylvia Fowles. Dang it.
Just go to do the 1,000.
Sylvia Fowles. Oh. Oh. Last guess. No. So today we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my old.
Just in time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy smokes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not here. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we had 19 today.
19.
We're looking for like 20, 25. So not a great performance today, but that's all right.
Yeah, basketball slows down. Nothing in women's basketball actually was, really hurt us, but,
It was a fun episode.
That's for sure.
Shorter one. There's the bell, so, we will see you next week.
Yeah.